I'm going to guess that the majority of you watching this video are a young person like me. I'm 18 right now. Maybe you're a little bit older, or maybe you're a little bit younger. And I'm sure throughout your life, maybe even still now, you've been playing video games and you've had experience with this. And when I was a kid, I had to spend hours and hours just putting time into these games and trying to level up my character and get them the best items or build a new house or do all these different things. And it's a process that is stealing your attention from your own life right now. And literally, if you just took everything that you're doing in this game and put it to your own life, your life would be amazing. And if you are still playing video games right now, you have exactly everything you need. You have the right mindset to improve your life and build a life that you can't even fathom in your head, because you've been spending all this time and you've been putting all this effort into leveling up this character and get good at this thing that's not even real. It doesn't serve you in the real world. As soon as you log off the game, the fun is over, and it's time that you can't get back. It's not investing in your future, because unless you're making a living playing this game and making money, which I'm guessing you're probably not, then there's no reward and there's no payoff once you've logged off the game. But if you put this energy into improving your actual life, then you're going to reap the benefits and build a life that you can't even fathom right now, because life is pretty much just a video game. You have to put time into things to unlock new skills and level up in certain aspects, but instead of it just being in this made up alternate reality, it is your life. And putting time into something that's actually going to give you a high ROI, which means return on investment, is the best thing you can do for your future self. Now, when I was in middle school, a lot of people would play Fortnite, and it had just come out and it was just starting to get popular when I was in grade 7 and grade 8. And I would talk to a lot of my friends about it, and I'd kind of played it here and there, and they'd say, "Oh, why aren't you grinding on the game?" And I've been grinding so hard to get so much better. And I didn't understand what they meant by saying they're on their grind to get to this, because what are you grinding at? You're working at something that's not really work. It's just wasting time to get the level 100 skin or get these things. And I never understood that, because I understood at a young age that putting in work and grinding at something was to get something better and improve yourself so that you're better for your future self. And I didn't completely cut out of video games at that point, because I was still like 12 or 13, and that's what most 12 or 13-year-olds do. And I just didn't understand this mindset of putting so much time into something that's not going to return all this time that you're putting in. It's not going to put you at a more positive place. And so what you need to do, this is an actionable step for this, is take your mindset that you have towards these games and put them towards your life. Whether you want to become an athlete or get that new career or a promotion or whatever you want to do, go to school and get better grades, just think of it like the game. Think of that you're putting in time to get better at it, so that in the future you level up. And it takes time. You can't unlock all these new skills right away. But once you start, it's like when you start at level 1. If your attention span right now, maybe it's level 1, because you've been scrolling on Instagram and you're spending all this time on social media and playing video games and just stimulating your brain all the time and not actually learning how to pay attention and study and do all these different things that help your productivity. So you're probably at like level 1, level 2 right now. Your baseline is lower than it should have been. But if you start meditating and start taking a step back from all the stimulation and putting your phone away for a little bit and start reading, your attention span is going to level up. And you're going to notice that in school, you're going to pay better attention. Most of the time, your mind was just drifting off. You're thinking about something else, what you're going to do when you get home. But you'll actually start to find that you're paying attention and learning what people are saying to you. If you're trying to have a conversation with someone one-on-one and they're telling you something that is extremely meaningful to them, and your mind is off thinking about League of Legends or something, then you need to work on your attention span. And it's the same with fitness. If you want to get a physique that you're proud of and walk into a room and you have the best physique there, then it's time. Maybe your body right now is at level 5. You've gone to the gym like 3 times with your friends over the last like 3 months because they're all into it, but you haven't gotten on that journey yet. And it's the same thing. You have to slowly build it up and keep putting work into it. Now, if you have been watching videos like this, your mindset is at a place where playing video games and doing all these things doesn't do it for you. You need something more. And I know it's hard to break the cycle since you've been doing these things for so long, but once you really get out there and you really start working at something that brings you fulfillment, it is going to bring you way more enjoyment and make you way happier. When we were kids and when we were really young, playing 30 minutes of video games felt like it was so much because it was new to us and that's all we needed. It'd be like, whoa, you get 30 minutes on the iPad or something. But as you keep doing it for years and years and years, it takes you 4 hours just to feel like you've actually done something and you've stimulated your brain. And that means it's time to take a step back. You are a grown-up now. And if you're a little bit younger than me and you're about to graduate high school or you're getting into high school, you are growing up right now. And this time in your life is extremely valuable. This is the time where you find what you're passionate about. And this is the time where you want to learn as many new skills as possible, because once you get out into the real world, there's bills to pay, you got to find a job, and there's money to make. But if you spend this time learning new skills and actually working on things you enjoy doing and finding new passions, in your future, you can find a job and do something for money that doesn't feel like a job, and you absolutely love to do it. So I hope this video helps you understand the mindset that it takes to achieve things in life. You just have to keep working on it. You just have to keep leveling up these things, and you actually need to put time into it to see any results. Good luck.